Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Confused to Focus TV show. This is a place where we can gather and we can connect and we can definitely transparently be ourselves as midlife people. Oh my gosh, I'm in midlife and I'm so excited, family. It's a new change in our shows. I am Coach Lekeisha and I'm so excited that you are here with us today. So, this is the first episode of this particular TV show, family, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm so excited about that you're here with us in this journey. Listen, this particular television show is truly a television show about empowerment, transformation, and authenticity, and for us to be the best ourselves. And it's important for us to be inspired about it. No matter what's going on, no matter what challenges have arisen, nothing will defeat us. We are always knowing the triumph, and we can always win, family. And this is the shows that's going to definitely let you know just how important you are. So I'm so excited about it, family. Listen, do me a favor. Make sure you subscribe to this amazing channel, family, and definitely lay me on a friend. Tell someone else about this channel because it's a transformational channel. I'm excited about this new way of doing things, family. And you're going to hear about the reason why we have changed our shows from a podcast show to a television show. It's so important for you to understand why we did it and lean in, family, because we're going to have a great conversation. Number one, we're going to have a great title for this particular episode, and definitely we always do. Now, the title of this episode is Navigating Midlife Transitions with Confidence. I'm going to say it again, Navigating Midlife Transitions with Confidence. So I'm excited about this conversation, family. A lot of us need to know how we can do this because I know we can. And I'm a coach to tell you that we can do it. And I'm going to give you some tips and tricks in order to continue to achieve it, family. So like I said, go ahead and share it with a friend. Definitely don't forget to get your pen and paper and definitely your crayons and your coloring books and let yourself know that you can do this. I always say this, family. I have a pastor that always talks about the coloring books and the crayons. So funny to me. I love it. But we're going to go ahead and lean into it, family. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's go into the next part of our show. So as we lean in, family, I am so excited for us to definitely guide ourselves to understand why we are how we are today. So we are in the television show format because it is important for us to be able to be in a setting for us to definitely have a studio audience in hand so they can actually ask questions, kind of like we did in our podcast episodes. And also they can lean in and be able to express their conversations of what they've been having with themselves. And also it's important for us to lean in to talk about some of those areas in life that doesn't really get discussed usually when we're on a podcast episode, usually when we're just, on air and just listening to someone else talk, which is a vibe. But it's important for us to be able to lean in and have our questions answered in the studio audience right on in the studio. So we're going to have that. And definitely, we're also going to have conversations where we can definitely have these strategies and definitely talk about our life stories and talk about those real situations that are really happening to us today in our health, in our business, in our relationships, and much more. Also, we're going to definitely lean in and have a couple of segments that are really dear to my heart, like affirmations, family. Affirmations are truly amazing point of contact for myself, first thing in the morning and late in the evening. That's a process that I definitely lean into. And it's important for others to do it too. So we're going to have affirmations on our shows, family, and we're going to lean into that as well. Definitely, we're also going to highlight a lot of the amazing products and services that we have. Like I have my books, of course, How to Get Unstuck, Confused to Focus, and Free Yourself. But I have a arsenal of ebooks as well too, and challenge exercises as well. And definitely going to lean into those as well. So those are going to be a little commercial points that's going to happen within the show as well. And we're also going to deep dive into personal stories. You already know my personal story when it comes to the health aspect. definitely being to lean into that and others as well. I want to have our show to be geared towards sharing other people's stories for them to be able to lean in and tell us about their stories and how they overcame it, and also how they began to share with others and how they can transition for themselves as well. Plan it forward. It's important for us to be a play it forward mindset wise in everything that we do, so we can always give gift of life to others. Let them know something that they don't know that they can definitely achieve in their lives so they can become a greater person. That's always been a definitely highlight for myself, and it's important for each and every one of us to lean into that way. So I'm so excited about these particular parts of our show as well. And definitely we're going to go into a little fun facts and funny parts of our show as well too. We're going to have some funny segments when it comes to our show as well. Definitely have a little comedy as well. And definitely it's going to be different parts of that when it comes into the amazing Confused to Focus show. I really appreciate this, family. This transition is really going to be a great one. And I promise you, you're going to have a great time because it's going to be things that you desire and that you have been wanting for moving forward. Even when it comes to the aspects of a television show, you're going to get it here. And I'm so excited about it. So we're going to get into the actual show today as well, too. And it's really going to be a great one. And it's going to be something that you definitely wanted to achieve for yourself. Something that you're really going to definitely begin to understand what it means to definitely go in transformation. When we go in transformation midlife, that's something that we are dealing with, right? I'm saying with me, for me, I deal with definitely having three young kings, definitely going through transition. That's a part, right? And then also when you have health wise, me going through that as well. And definitely going through the different aspects when it comes to that. Definitely when it comes to traveling, definitely changing the scope of things, changing careers, okay? And changing, understanding even my purpose. That's something that we all do. Raise your hand if you dealt with that, dealt with transition and understanding what purpose is, right? So it's so important for us to understand that aspect in our life. So we're going to definitely need to begin to understand that, because you know what? A lot of transitions happen in midlife, definitely when it comes to those particular aspects. But let's just talk about the caregivers. I feel the caregivers deal with transitions as well always, right? And then we have our first responders have different transitions as well. And definitely a lot of our, seasoned family members, they're doing transitions. When they're changing life, the way it used to be, and they're not living that way. They may want to do something different. Maybe it is a new career path, honestly. And maybe if it's, just changing the same location, maybe they want to move. Those things come up in our head. And it's important for us to be able to achieve whatever we want to achieve. And guess what? You can do it. And definitely we're going to have those conversations about how you can achieve those goals and how you can do those things that you want to achieve. A lot of times, we have midlife crisis, those, right? You had those before. Yeah, that happens. That's definitely when it happens in midlife. A lot of times we have changes in life and we deal with that and we really don't know what to do, but we know it's happening. And, it's highs and lows and just really confusion a lot of times. And you really just don't know what to do. All you do is know how to cope. Well, it's important for us to be able to move graciously through it in a positive way. So it's important for us to be able to guide ourselves out of that. So a lot of times we deal with that when it comes to those transitional parts in our life, but we can have confidence with it and we can definitely achieve our goals with it, family. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm excited about it. Let's go. So what we're going to do when we're going into our transition for today, family, it's important for us to understand how great we are. And, we're going to start off doing a little bit of different process. We're going to start off doing a little bit of what I do all the time. This right here. I love the smile. I love the grin. It is important for us to grin and smile. I remember there was a time in life where I would be the one smiling and there was no one smiling. And they're like, why are you smiling? There is nothing to laugh about. And I didn't understand that. I was confused. I thought I was doing something wrong. But years later, I found out that actually it wasn't that I was doing something wrong. It was that the other person didn't really have anything to smile about because it may have been a life issues, with their health, maybe their environment, where there was nothing giving them a grin. making them one of the grand, I would say. So it's important for us to be able to have those aspects in our life, because there's something about smiling that really does to our body. When we smile, we're actually alleviating a lot of stress issues. And honestly, when we having, smiles, in our hearts, and we're smiling, we're leaving in a lot of endorphins. And definitely that is doing something to our bodies, and is really, really doing a positive parts where what we need. If you look up smiling, look up what that means. It's important for us to really begin to bring a grin, and maybe something that has not been normally done in a while. Begin to start. Just begin to break a smile and make maybe like this, and then it may end up in a smile. I'm telling you, you got to start exercising that muscle. And I'm gonna say it again: it is a muscle. Exercising that muscle, exercising those ways of life. And when you're doing that, I promise you, it's going to be something that's going to be great process for yourself, a great episode for yourself, and you're honestly going to feel so good. So in this particular show, we're going to be doing a lot of smiling, family, a lot of smiling, and we're going to be telling something about ourselves when it comes to the smile. So I love to smile because, you're going to do things like that. I love to smile because I believe that I'm capable to achieving the goals that I want to achieve. I love to smile because I believe I'm going to get this promotion that I want to have. I believe I'm smiling because I can break free from any limitations that I'm having in my life. I'm telling you, you're going to have a story. So whatever your story is that you want to share, you're going to share that on this show. And I promise you, we're going to be smiling and cheering you on and excited about it, because it's going to be something great for all of us. Because as you're smiling and as you're achieving your goals and as you're doing all those great areas in life, I call them affirmations and testimonies, everybody else is smiling and cheering you on, and literally your pom-poms, they're doing like this. They're having a good time, because you know what? It really does do something good within our souls. Honestly, when we're doing episodes where we're smiling and we're giving others those flowers, as we call it, and we're saying, wow, you did a job well done. Honestly, this is going to be great for you. I promise you it is. So then we're going to have the opportunity to tell our personal stories, like I said, and then we're going to embrace it. And then we're going to be able to definitely begin to engage with each other and talking about that, just having a great brotherly love and a sisterly love, high five, and begin to connect with each other in such a special way. And then afterwards, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel empowered. Honestly, it's going to be a great time for us. Honestly, when you're embracing the unknown, and that's something that you need to know. When you're embracing the unknown, when you haven't smiled in a while and you don't know what it's going to do, and when you find out it's a great process for you, you're going to recognize just how great you are. You're going to recognize how you can really overcome something that has been abnormal, and it's going to become normal. That is a healthy transition for yourself. Honestly, that's going to be a great personal growth, and it's going to be a great signature for yourself. And honestly, it's going to be something that's going to be empowered for yourself. And honestly, it's going to be a process of you reclaiming your power. Because when you're able to smile versus frowning, when you're able to smile versus crying, when you're able to smile versus being depressed, I promise you, it's going to change the scene for everything around you. And you're going to be able to have a creative mindset and things to do. Honestly, you're going to be like, oh my God, you can change the world just by doing something like smiling. I promise you, look it up even more, and you're going to see how amazing that you are when you're able to do just those small steps in life that really going to accomplish those amazing goals just by doing that over and over again. And also, like I said, we talked about affirmations. It's important for us to do affirmations, and it's important for us to have a few. So we're going to do affirmations in our television shows, family. Then this television show, like affirmations are: I am strong, I am capable, I am ready for change, I trust the journey ahead, and I'm going to embrace all these new steps in life. I am worthy of life. That is going to do something to you. I mean, honestly, it's really just going to really change the way you look at things. It's going to change the way you feel about things when you begin to say those I ams. And I promise it's just going to change your scene. Honestly, you're going to think on things different. You're going to operate differently. And honestly, you're going to really do a great process with yourself. Honestly, confidence is going to be at your door, and it's going to be welcome you with welcoming arms when you begin to work in this way of affirmations. I am statements do work. I am statements feel good, and they honestly are a great powerful tool to operate in. Then we're going to also have definitely engaging moments, excuse me. And when you're having engaging moments, it's moments where you're going to feel like you can embrace your new chapter in life. Honestly, this new chapter in life, when you're midlife, it is a new way of thinking. Like the kids are gone, they're in college, or they have got married, or they have their own families, they have their own business, they have their own goals, and they're doing great and they're doing what they're doing. And now sometimes you feel like you're an empty nester, you're by yourself, you really don't have anything else you have to be obligated to do. Now you're like, okay, now this new life, I'm ready. I'm ready. So what do? I would say it's important. This is about the time for you to bust out that vision board. Bust out the vision board and begin to write out exactly what you want to do. What is your future like? Do you want to be a baker? Do you want to own the baking company? Do you want to actually bake cookies? Do you want to own? Do you want to own and manufacture your own cookie recipes? I'm just really creatively talking right now because there's somebody out there that really believes this. You want to go and jog, or you want to go and actually do that marathon. You've always thought about that, but you know what? Now you feel like this impulse to actually go ahead and start working out into that. Just giving you these great examples for you to really achieve great success for yourself. And when you begin to think about that even more and more, honestly, write that on your vision board. Write a clip pieces of paper. Definitely write magazines, and then cut out the magazines of you doing those efforts. And mind you, you probably already been doing it before, and you probably just forgot about it. You probably just felt, oh, I don't need to do that. I don't have time. But you know what? You do have time. So make the time now and begin to schedule time for yourself. If you need to go to classes, again, to sharpen the tools that you've been wanting to do, it might be something new for you, but it's never too late to go ahead and begin and start to do those things that you want to do. Begin to start doing those areas in life as you begin to write in your vision board. And honestly, you're going to begin to start visualizing and seeing yourself doing it. Begin to see yourself winning awards, seeing yourself winning an Emmy, whatever it is what you want to do. Begin to write it out on your vision board. And as you begin to sleep and, have great dreams about it, I promise you, you're going to be one step closer to achieving those goals. And I believe in that. I love vision boards, family, and it works. And I promise you, that's going to be a great tool for yourself. Feeling stuck and unsure about the next move? Well, this Black Friday, I have a solution for you all. How to Get Unstuck, Confused to Focus is available at a special rate of the year, family. Now, when you need this resource, this is a powerful resource that's going to be great for you to break free from your confusion that you're having right now, and for you to have the life of clarity and focus. And inside of this book, it's going to be practical resources and tools for you to overcome your limited beliefs and for you to take bold steps on moving towards your goals. So at a limited time, you're going to get this book at a special rate, 20% off. 20% off Black Friday price, family. So you want to receive this resource, and definitely for you, the chance for you to get unstuck and for you to live the life that you've been dreaming of. So definitely make sure you connect with me and grab your copy for the holiday season, family. Thank you. So also, when you begin to understand that, when you begin this process of doing life like this, know that you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. And you can always do it with other people. So know you have an arsenal of people and friends and support people. Connect with other people. Like-minded people that love to do the things you like to do, other bakers, other musicians, other people that, really creatively want to draw, whatever it is, you can connect with them because they are just like you, like-minded, and they will connect with you. If you're a woman, connect with a woman's group. If you're a man, connect with a men's group. And if you're connecting all together, you have that couples groups. All of those groups are out there for you. As you begin to achieve those goals, begin to understand that you can achieve that all together with people. You do not have to be by this by yourself. So you do have an arsenal of people that will definitely be able to do those areas with you. I promise you they will. So transition is fun. I love transition. And as you begin to create even more. You're a creator. You are a creative, honestly. And as you begin to create and do those particular processes, you're going to have so much joy with it. Honestly, you really will. It's important for you to know that. So one thing I would say, for this episode, we're going to definitely highlight the books. Books are truly amazing. Those are like your signature art, the view of maybe it be your bio, maybe your life story, your documentary, whatever it is. It can really test the test of time. Honestly, when you transition, it's something that you leave back for some other people to be able to read about you. And then you leave in great nuggets for them to be able to soar and have confidence for themselves. And they can begin to offer to, and they can begin to share with their friends, share with their family. Understand, when you have a book, when you have those resources, you can actually operate in that so successfully. And honestly, it's not just about you. It's about leaving a legacy back for other people, for them to read about just how magnificent you are. And I promise you, that's a great process that you truly want to achieve in. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you just for guiding through this particular episode and just really connected with each other. And as we continue to understand how great we are, it's important for us to understand to definitely take some time for ourselves and always lean in, understand just why we do the way we do. One thing I need you to understand when it comes to the Confused to Focus TV show, Breaking Free from Limitations, that's really what we are. Just understanding the reason why, it's so important for us to have these different segments in the show. It's important for us to have real life solutions for midlife transitions. We need to know that we are not by ourselves. We need to know what life is like when we do transition, that you're not by yourself. When you are dealing with, postpartum, if you're dealing with the transitions of menopause, or if you're dealing with the transition of a family member or transition of a loved one that is very close to you, if you're dealing with transitions from your, maybe a colleague or maybe someone that you work with or somebody that you have, definitely have did so many great things around life and you wish you would have had time with them, but they're left and they transitioned, all these different situations really do have, this is real life, family. So it's important for us to have some time, places where we can talk about it. And we will talk about this on the show. It definitely is personal growth, family. Personal growth with our affirmations and encouraging each other. It's important for us to encourage each other each and every day. And as we encourage each other and understand that we can win and we can actually build, more and more, even the unknown areas that we don't know what we can do, but we realize as we stepped out and we did it afraid, you realize just how great you are when you did do that. That is an accomplishment. We cheer each other on this particular TV show, family. And I promise you, it's a great way for all of us to be able to encourage each other, the affirmations, and definitely be able to connect with each other in those ways. Also, genuine connection and relatability. I need to relate to you, and I know you want to relate to me. So it's important for us to be able to talk to each other about those different areas in life and know that we're not by ourselves. We need to talk about, different childhood experiences that we thought that were just, something that you're the only one dealing with. And you realize like, oh, wow, you dealt with the same thing. Oh, my goodness, I thought I was by myself. And you realize that's not true. Things like that are so funny today now because we realize that, we all have something in common. So we're going to have genuine conversations, family, and genuine relatability segments just for all of us to be able to connect with each other. And it's important for us to have times where we can focus on breaking free from those toxic patterns. It's important for us to understand that we don't have to leave with actually not knowing the information that we have within us. It don't have to be resolved. Yes, they can be resolved. They can be resolved. And therefore, you need some guidance to understand how. Like I will tell you from my amazing craft, my Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns Summit I just had, That is something that we talked about, not just by myself, but other amazing 6 coaches. They were able to talk about how they broke free, and they had, their own experiences within their gifts and talents. And they talked about it in their area, and they realized that, wow, were not by themselves. And now they play it forward and tell others that they can actually achieve success in those different areas. Yeah. And that's why it's so important for us to understand, for us to not hold these areas back, for us to let them know and let them go, for us to delete those, for us to replace it with something positive, something else that is more productive and more great for our lives moving forward ahead. And honestly, it's important for all of us to be able to connect with each other with our resources. We have so many great resources that we can share. So it's going to be times where we're able to share about our own resources that we have that we want to share with our studio audience. Definitely, you may have some great ideas out there. You may be a grant writer, you may be, a financial advisor, and you have a great creative a process for yourself that you want to share to the world. You can actually do that on this show. So we'll have segments where you'll be able to share your company and your business, and you're able to share with us how your inventive ways are changing lives today. I really like that. So that's one thing that I love about our TV show. It's really going to be a TV show that's really going to stand the test of time, and it's really going to be transformational. We're able to show others how they can win, and they can actually be brilliant in everything that they want, family. So I'm so excited about it, family. We're going to have a great time with each other on the Confused to Focus TV show. And I promise you, we're not going to be by ourselves. We're going to win. So each week, family, it's going to be the same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays, and we're going to connect with each other. Not only we're going to connect with each other, we're going to have great guests that's going to tell their own stories as well too, and they're going to come on and they're going to definitely be able to let us know areas that we definitely need to be mindful of, and definitely be able to champion each other, how we can definitely move forward ahead. So I'm so excited about this particular episode, family. I'm thankful that you're listening in with us. Let me tell you something. Don't forget to leave this to somebody else. Let somebody else know what we're doing here. And I promise you, they're going to have a great time too. And definitely make sure you come back every week at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, family. And we're going to have a great time with each other. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to come on my website, family, iamlakeisha.com. That is going to be a website that you're going to have so many opportunities to connect with me, my amazing resources, definitely my amazing products and services, and my courses are there as well, too. And also, you're going to be able to lean in and connect with me on the Rise Above Breaking Free from Toxic Patterns membership program. That is every month, family. We have a great membership program. You come monthly, or you can come into the amazing 6-month program or the yearly program. Listen, whatever you decide to do, you're going to be able to come and connect with us each month, and you're going to be able to talk to us one-on-one, and definitely be able to lean in on areas that you want to break free from, limited beliefs that you definitely want to dissolve, family, and break free from. Definitely connect with us in our team. I appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely don't forget to come connect with all of my book resources, family. And definitely don't forget to get my merch and your Soul Rockstar t-shirt. I'm wearing the pink one, family. This is the pink t-shirt, and we have it in pink and blue, family. And all for the amazing women out there and girls, family. You definitely have to get your t-shirt, and definitely get one for someone else. I am so excited that we are here together, family. I'm so excited that we are connecting with each other on this amazing TV show. And I'm so excited for your smiles. I'm so excited that we can encourage each other moving forward ahead. So you already know how I end the show always. And all you do, lead with confidence, understanding, and love always. Always know you're welcome. Always know that you are truly honored and blessed. And definitely make sure to look forward to seeing you on next week, family. Make sure you have a great day.